The sounds of girlish laughter on a Saturday afternoon on the east side of Houston.
We all had like hallway crushes, so
This is a learning circle.
it's very hard to like navigate what you should be doing versus what someone is expecting of you that you should not be doing.
A place where you can say anything, just as long as you can catch the big purple squishmallow.
Trying to like express yourself to others people, yeah, that's really like most like important thing for me.
I think the words love yourself, be confident with yourself, it gets thrown around a lot, especially in this generation that I'm growing up in. It just gets thrown around a lot, but nobody actually tells us how to get to it.
We really talk about things that happen within our community or things that happen at school and things and find ways that we can help with those things and try to see if we could try to better ourselves.
These students are from all different school districts in our area, meeting to address issues before they become behavioral concerns that are often irreversible.
You are trying to learn about
Leading the discussion, former HISD teacher Anita Vadva.
Because I started teaching in 2001, there is this rote number of we're going to suspend people for 3 days. No one knows why it's 3. That was just always what you did. And we did not have a reparative process or a restorative process. And restorative just means to fix, to repair, and we're restoring our dignity and our humanity in the process.
It's a kind of justice that focuses on reconciliation rather than zero tolerance punishment measures. According to the Government Accountability Office, a nonpartisan agency that reports to Congress, Black girls make up 15% of all girls in public schools, but received almost half of all suspensions and expulsions. The agency's review of 2017-2018 data shows Black girls received harsher punishments than white girls for similar violations. Black girls are 5.2 times more likely to receive out-of-school suspensions than white girls.
Likelihood of you graduating diminishes, the likelihood of ending up in the criminal justice system goes up. There's lower health outcomes, ability to get certain types of employment, and it all can start with things that if we would have just had a conversation.
Deshandria Watts got involved with Restorative Houston as a way to help her daughter.
Like my father literally was in jail like my whole life, prison. My daughter's dad as well was in prison as well growing up.
For her, these circles and other outreach are about reversing a family cycle.
That's the only thing that gets me not like upset about going through like adversities or like things feeling too heavy to me, is that is how it's supposed to feel like when you are elevating your life, when you're elevating yourself. Like that's how it's supposed to feel. That's my only logic.
So what topics?
The group has worked with local educators and school districts, but its effectiveness is difficult to measure, and the practice has been controversial, especially in recent years, as education leaders have struggled to address violence in schools. At Fort Bend ISD, an effort to add restorative justice principles to the district's code of conduct was recently shot down by the school board, with trustees calling the approach too soft and the implementation process too demanding for teachers.
We incarcerate 1% of our population. That's the highest incarceration rate in the world. What we are doing is not working. So I would ask people to, instead of dismissing it immediately, to remain curious and open and to participate and see what it feels like.
Reporting in East Houston, Pooja Lodia, ABC 13.